What's going on, beautiful people? It is the Bad Wolf. Nobody cared who I was until I took off my straw man mask and became the Bad Wolf. What's going on, people? Hey. It's like we already got about 40 or 50 people in there. I stand blessed and privileged to be in and amongst you beautiful people out there. All right. Wow, we are blowing up already. This should be a pretty good show. Looks like we have a number of people. We've got Jennifer DeFranco. We got Michael P, Mary, Fred, Esther, Alex, Joyce, Story Beneficiary, Cherokee. I see you out there. Here, let me get the light so it looks a little bit better. There we go. All right, we got Sovereign Seeker, K Milner, LL in the house, Lee Lewis, aloha from Hawaii, Munira, Ashley, Make It, Laura, Dream State, Wes, T, Black and Silver, Arlene, Carolina Waterbirth, nice. Bill King, SM, Vargas 56. What's going on, guys? It is the Bad Wolf. Thank you for being here. I know I've been away for some time. We've been knocking out some more processes. We've been learning some more ways on how to move in commerce. Here, let me get this. There we go. Essence, Jose, Marici, Leslie, Pam, Atia, Romero. All the best to all of you guys. I am simply so blown away by how many people are seeing what we're talking about here. And they're seeing the little pushback, but they're also seeing the lies that some of these people are doing. Now, it's not the whole entire system, but it is certain people within the system. There's actually a good number of people that are helping to bring this information out so that we the American people can wake up and start pushing for things to be changed and to be recognized properly. Remember, years ago, like my grandparents, great-grandparents' day, everything we're doing was normal. There was no registering your children. There was no registering your car, your house, or any of that stuff. So somewhere along the lines, things got misconstrued and brought us to where we're at. So one of the things I always want to say is to always know a worth of a person. Look them in the eyes. If you find a person who can't look you in the eyes, that's somebody you need to worry about. If you've got somebody who can't look straight at you, somebody who wants to lie to you or Jedi mind trick you, make you believe trash. I've always said the eyes are the windows to the soul. And whether it's a man or a woman, if you look into someone's eyes, you can see what kind of person they are. All right. That's one of the things. So you'll find that in that there are lots of deceptive people out there. So always be careful of whoever you deal with. Always vet your information. Even mine. Double check my work all the time. You know what I mean? Same thing, whether you deal with me or anybody else, do it for yourself, because you at the end of the day are the only person who can stand on what it is you're doing. And you don't want to be sitting somewhere, well, I listened to this guy over here or this chick over here, or I got this file. That ain't going to hold up anywhere. They're going to say no. So you need to stand solid on what you're doing. But I will say this, the same schemes that they're playing here, I've got a client in Greece. They were doing it in Greece itself, Italy, and at the embassy, and over in Puerto Rico and in Mexico. So they're all on the same page. So when I tell you guys that, they're trying to keep things kind of chill, it's all over. It's all over. So some places are better than others. Some places are actually opening up and they're starting to say, yeah, you know what? We know what this is. But when I hear from halfway around the globe, an agent goes, oh, I know what you're trying to do. I seen the seminar. I seen it in the conference. They told us what you guys are trying to do. Yeah, but when the document says we can do it, and when the document doesn't say we can't do it, and when we're exerting our private rights as private sector citizens, nationals and state citizens, true Americans, then anybody standing in our way is a traitor to this country. I said it. I said what I said. So all we're trying to do is have our rights, freedoms, and liberties and live privately. That's it. James Sanders says, why does everybody leave out the American Indian funds passport? From what I understand about that is that you have to have a certain percentage of indigenous Native American to qualify as one with that, or if the tribe accepts you, and it has to be a recognized tribe. But if you know some kind of way to get a Native American passport, hey, hit me up. Definitely let me know. Roger says, where's Brandon Joe? Well, I start mine at 7:30. And so I'm on early so I can talk to my people first and just kind of break the ice, see what's going on, answer a couple of questions. But Brandon will be on as long as he still wants to maintain the interview. We haven't spoken to him since we set it up. So I assume as long as he remembers everything was good, he will be on. But he's not scheduled to be on until about 8 o'clock. All right. So we will have a couple other people's popping in as we go forward. We should have possibly a sixth. We should have possibly Fearless Floyd and possibly Knowledge Well Media. And also another person who wants to get in here is Mike the Sultan. So he's already in the green room. So we will have people on, whoever's going to get on. Pam says, I need an injunction. The police are crazy here. A lot of them are crazy everywhere, but not all of them are crazy. In fact, so yeah, an injunction. You can go and get that either by just doing a search for like going on any court website, or else you can get a sample one off of like one of the like Google Scholar, googlescholar.com or google.scholar.com. They should have them. You should be able to look up sample ones, even on Google. You can go on there and type in like injunction, and obviously customize that particular form to what you need. And so, yeah, Roger, yeah, he should be on. Like I said, I didn't check in with him today, so, but as long he didn't say he wasn't going to. So as far as I know, he should be good. Either way, we're gonna have a great show, and if we miss him this time, we'll get him another time because he's actually getting quite popular, so he might be busy. But like I said, normally he would say, "Hey, I'm not going to make it" or whatever. So unless you got, just an oversight, we should be good. But either way, we'll have him. Or he also mentioned he wanted me to be on his show as well. It's actually how this kind of started. We kind of actually contact each other. So one way or another, we will we'll make it happen. So. Desi says, brother, Houston Air Passport Agency email me a form saying I need to provide a social security number, send it back. So remember, I did a video on that. If in fact if you did not apply for one and you did not sign for one, then you have to provide them with an affidavit saying that you never applied, nor did you ever sign for a social security number. Send that in an affidavit and get it stamped, notarized, and then send that into them. That should be there. Wes says, Brandon Williams has been hyping this up, so I bet he will be here. Yeah, Brandon's a really solid dude, even for a crazy pickle dude. So like I said, I'm sure he'll be here. If for some reason he's not, it'll happen again. But yeah, he didn't say he wasn't, so we should be good. Okay. First of all, hopefully everybody's doing good. Don't forget to jump into the comments section and put where you're hailing from, your own nation, your own micronation, your own republic of your state, whatever you have. Don't forget to hit that bell, like, subscribe. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Tom says, hello, Badwolf. I would love your opinion between the DS11 and DS82. I've done says research on them both. Would like your personal opinion on the respective. So Tom, the only main differences between the 11 and the 82 is that the 11 is supposed to be used when you're doing a brand new application for a passport. It's also where you can attach a optional explanatory statement stating what you want in the file. After that initial one, you cannot put in anything additional to your file, but you can make updates. So the 82 is actually really good. This is my opinion, so this is not fact. The only problem I have with the DS82 is that they do not give you a place to update where your parental information, because if even one of them are checked off as a U.S. citizen, then by law they have to make you a U.S. citizen with the passport. So I don't like that I can't update that. But if you've already done that originally on your DS11, then you should have no problem with doing with updating the DS82. That's just my perspective. It just does not have a spot on there where you can update your parents. So that's my only problem with it. But I have used it because I did my initial, well, not my initial, but my secondary passport 10 years later, the proper way, checking that off. Now, remember, that information, the basic information on the checking no to mom and dad comes from Colonel Vaughn Wilson of Copper Moonshine Stills. And so you can check out him and his band, and he also has his website still up where he makes moonshine. Well, not moonshine, but well, I'm sure he probably does. But moonshine stills. So you can support him and the moonshine stills and the band he's got on there at any point in time. All right, we got Texas in the house. There's so many people. I'm trying to get to all of them. We got Republic. Don't take it personal if I don't get to your comments, because there's a lot, and they're going quicker than I can show. Otherwise, it'd be just a blurb of you guys saying things. Jose says, should we be printing everything out on legal size paper? Well, if you want to really make your documents and things truly private back to America, and actually I knew this, but I forgot about this, using whatever size paper you want is not only the better thing to do because you're not official, okay, and putting it on landscape, okay, so kind of like how my image right here is now, landscape. So longer and then shorter this way. So taking a normal legal and turning it from portrait to landscape, that represents America, because it's the opposite, and it's how things used to be done. So I see like a lot of certificates and heirloom and COLBs, the original ones, all done that way. So anything that's opposite from what they do is considered to be natural or native, private, American, really. Even though most of the government has gone official and legal. But remember, at the same time, it also means that depending on what you're doing, they may or may not try to accept it, because remember, they really don't like anything opposite of the public. They want, they don't want anything private if they can possibly help it, even though they're supposed to, from what I understand by law, accept it, but they will really try to fight it. They always do. All right, so we got Sunnyvale in here. What's going on, Robert? What's going on, James Blossom? We got Leslie in New York, in the Republic. I see I see you, Cherokee. Always a pleasure. Ricky Hammer says to Byron, check definition in Title 26. So yeah, if you guys want to also use the comments section to talk amongst yourselves, if you've got a Facebook group, a Telegram group, and you want people to know where you are, I'm not that way. Share it, okay? This is not all about me. This is about you guys, all of us coming together and sharing what you guys have learned, your groups. Obviously, there's a filter on, so don't use any, we'll call it corn, CORN links or anything AI bots. Leave all that stuff alone. That's why I keep most of the comments off on the YouTube channel. And am I the only person who's noticed how many ads since YouTube started we have now? Oh my God. That's why I try not to monetize my videos as much as possible. I try not to, because see, I could also have I could add more ads than what that's already on there. And I could also sell out the, the ad space in the beginning of my videos. I try not to do it because it's so annoying. I'm just like, oh my God. But so we've been having lots and lots of successes across the board. It's funny how, like I said, nobody really paid attention to who I was or my channel until it started getting big. And because people started seeing that we do have the right remedy. I'll be the first person to tell you that there's always room to make any of these processes better, easier, smoother. There's always going to be another way to do the same things. So it's really on what works for you. Okay. Christina says, yeah, the ads are ridiculous. It's to make you pay for the premium. Exactly. And either way, they get you. Either they get money from you from having ad free or minimal ads, or else they get you by paying or by having advertisers pay them to put all the ads on there. So you can't win. You can't win. Chosen super sticker. I love the thumbs up, middle finger to the I won't say it, but yes. Sean Quinn says, I want to schedule a consultation with you. Oh, you know what? My bad. You know what? I do not have banners on this channel. I wonder if I can go into my other studio. Let me see if I can put on my banners. I'm on a different computer because the other one is acting funny. Let me see. I don't know if I can. Oh,